Hey everyone! Welcome back to the Deco Diva channel. If you're new here, I'm Cora, and I'm so excited to dive into today's topic. We're combining two stunning design styles, elegance and rustic, to create a chic, yet cozy, atmosphere in your home. Think Ralph Lauren's sophisticated charm mixed with the warm, inviting essence of French country style. Trust me, you're going to love this combination, and it's easier to achieve than you might think. Before we jump in, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and don't forget to like and comment below. I love hearing your thoughts and ideas on mixing different design styles. Now, let's get into how we can make this elegant rustic fusion work in your own space. This fusion is all about finding that perfect balance, creating a space that feels both luxurious and homey, sophisticated yet approachable. By blending Ralph Lauren's refined elements with the warmth of French country, you'll achieve a room that's not only beautiful but also comfortable and timeless. Let's explore how to do that, step by step. Ralph Lauren's design philosophy is known for its classic, high-end sophistication. His spaces typically evoke a sense of timeless luxury, using deep, rich colors, tailored furniture, and an overall sense of refinement. Think polished leather, velvet upholstery, and dark wood accents. These elements bring a sense of understated elegance to any room. When you're incorporating Ralph Lauren-inspired design into your home, it's all about embracing those luxurious textures and tones. Use pieces like a velvet sofa in a muted jewel tone, paired with sleek, modern coffee tables. The key here is to focus on quality and craftsmanship, which will give your space that polished, Ralph Lauren feel. But it's not just about the furniture, it's about the details. Layering elements like brass hardware, leather-bound books, and quality artwork will give your space that elevated touch. These luxurious accents are perfect for adding a sense of grandeur and refinement to any rustic setting. Now, let's look at French country style. This design style is all about creating a warm, rustic, and charming atmosphere. Think of weathered wood furniture, floral patterns, soft linens, and antique finds. The overall vibe is cozy and lived in, with an emphasis on natural materials and colors that evoke a sense of relaxed elegance. French country design is rooted in the countryside, which means it's all about organic textures. Incorporate vintage or rustic furniture pieces with a lot of character, pieces that have a story to tell. Wooden dining tables, distressed cabinets, and vintage chairs bring that rustic, inviting feel to the space. Don't forget to add soft, neutral tones like beige, soft grays, and pastel blues. These colors help to create a calming environment, making the space feel relaxed and inviting, which is what French country is all about. This creates the perfect counterbalance to the sleekness of Ralph Lauren. The real magic happens when you start blending these two styles together. At first glance, Ralph Lauren's polished elegance might seem far removed from the rustic warmth of French country, but when done correctly, they complement each other beautifully. The trick is to layer rustic elements with elegant touches to create a cohesive look. Start with the basics. Opt for a neutral color palette that leans toward warm tones. Think soft creams, taupes, and grays as your base. These colors work well in both design styles and help to create harmony between the two. You can then introduce deeper, more sophisticated hues from Ralph Lauren's aesthetic, like rich navy or deep burgundy. Incorporating materials from both styles is another way to merge them. You could choose a wooden farmhouse-style dining table, then surround it with elegant upholstered chairs in luxe fabric. Or, place French country-style open shelving next to a Ralph Lauren-inspired leather armchair to create that perfect balance. When choosing furniture, think about mixing vintage and classic pieces. A statement leather sofa in a rich brown or deep charcoal can be the centerpiece of your living room. Pair it with rustic wooden side tables or a reclaimed wood coffee table for that French country touch. The juxtaposition of these materials creates a space that feels both luxurious and grounded. For dining spaces, a beautiful reclaimed wood dining table can bring the rustic charm of French country, while the chairs can be upholstered in a luxe fabric, like linen or velvet, with a sophisticated finish. It's about finding the balance between the rough, worn textures of French country and the smooth, refined feel of Ralph Lauren's approach. Don't shy away from mixing these two aesthetics. A Ralph Lauren-inspired velvet chair with French country wood accents on a table will instantly add personality to your space. The key here is to choose items that feel both sturdy and elegant, with textures that invite comfort but maintain a sense of style. Textures are one of the easiest ways to blend these two styles. Ralph Lauren excels in rich, luxurious fabrics like velvet, silk, and leather. French country, on the other hand, leans into softer textures, such as linen, cotton, and wool. By combining these materials, you create a sense of warmth without sacrificing elegance. For instance, imagine pairing a soft linen slipcover on your sofa with luxurious leather armchairs. The contrast between these two textures brings both warmth and refinement into your space. Layering different fabrics, like a velvet throw over a linen armchair, enhances the richness of the room while keeping it inviting. Curtains and cushions are another easy way to introduce texture. You can use French country-inspired floral print cushions for that relaxed, rustic charm and mix them with Ralph Lauren's sleek, solid-colored throws or pillows in sumptuous fabrics like velvet or chenille. When it comes to colors, the goal is to create harmony between the cool sophistication of Ralph Lauren and the warm, inviting tones of French country. Start with neutral shades like creams, grays, and soft whites as your foundation, and then introduce richer, deeper colors for contrast. Deep blues, greens, and browns bring in that sense of Ralph Lauren's classic appeal, while warm pastels like soft yellow or muted lavender can bring a touch of French country warmth to the space. The key is to keep things balanced by mixing bold, rich tones with softer, more relaxed hues. You can also bring in a variety of accents, think gold or bronze for an elegant touch, or soft whites and greens for that French country vibe. These accents will help to bridge the gap between the two styles, creating a space that feels cohesive and welcoming. Lighting plays a huge role in setting the mood for your space. In a Ralph Lauren-inspired room, you'll often find bold, statement lighting fixtures like crystal chandeliers or industrial-style lamps. Meanwhile, French country favors softer, more natural lighting from antique lamps or candles. To create a blend of both styles, use elegant fixtures in unexpected places. A wrought iron chandelier can be a great way to bring in the rustic charm of French country while still feeling refined. You could also add a mix of vintage lamps and sconces with a polished, brass finish for that Ralph Lauren touch. don't forget to layer your lighting. Combining overhead lights with table lamps and floor lamps creates depth and warmth. This helps to create that cozy, inviting feel, while still maintaining the elegance that Ralph Lauren is known for. Artwork is a great way to bring personality into your home, and with these two styles, you have plenty of room to mix it up. Ralph Lauren tends to use classic, sophisticated art pieces, think landscapes or portraits framed in dark, ornate frames. On the other hand, French country embraces more whimsical, romantic art, often depicting pastoral scenes or floral designs. Try combining both by displaying a large, framed Ralph Lauren-style painting in a distressed wooden frame, surrounded by smaller French country pieces, like vintage botanical prints. The contrast of these two styles creates an intriguing dynamic that feels balanced and layered. Accessories like antique mirrors, elegant vases, and rustic baskets are also a great way to tie the two styles together. The trick is to mix polished, glamorous accessories with worn, weathered items to create a space that feels both refined and lived in. Your floors can set the tone for the entire room. Ralph Lauren's designs often feature polished wood or sleek, dark floors, while French country incorporates more rustic elements, like distressed wooden boards or stone tiles. The goal is to find a flooring material that complements both design styles while grounding the space. If you love the charm of French country, consider installing wide plank hardwood floors that have a weathered look. These add an element of rustic warmth. Pair that with an elegant, luxurious area rug in rich colors or intricate patterns, which is a signature element of Ralph Lauren's aesthetic. Area rugs can be a great way to define different zones in the room. Choose rugs that are both luxurious and comfortable, like a Persian rug or a vintage-style rug in deep colors, to tie everything together while still adding a sense of sophistication. Greenery is a simple yet effective way to bring both freshness and life to any room. For a French country vibe, opt for potted plants in rustic, terracotta or wicker planters, which add that natural, earthy charm. On the other hand, Ralph Lauren's aesthetic leans toward more structured, polished plant displays, like a topiary or a potted fiddle leaf fig in a sleek pot. You can easily combine these by placing a mix of these plants around the room. For instance, a towering indoor plant in a designer pot, like a fiddle leaf, can be paired with smaller, whimsical plants in vintage-style containers. This brings both elegance and nature into your space. The green hues from the plants also enhance the overall ambience, creating a feeling of tranquility and balance. And let's face it, plants are an easy way to bring personality and life into your home. To truly make the space feel like your own, personalize it with items that resonate with you. Mix personal collections, like heirlooms or vintage finds, into the space to make it feel lived in and unique. This is where the charm of French country really shines. Everything has a story. At the same time, don't be afraid to introduce bold accessories or items that have a more refined, modern flair. This could be a statement piece of art, a chic lamp, or even a beautiful vase, anything that ties into Ralph Lauren's sense of timeless elegance. The key is to make sure the space feels authentic to your personality. Whether it's the sophisticated Ralph Lauren aesthetic or the cozy, inviting French country vibe, find pieces that speak to you and reflect your style. Thank you so much for watching today's video on combining Ralph Lauren elegance with French country warmth. I hope you feel inspired to bring these two styles into your own home. Don't forget, the beauty of design is all about experimenting and finding what works best for you. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that subscribe button, like, and leave a comment down below with your thoughts. I'd love to hear how you plan to blend these styles or any other design ideas you'd like to see. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy decorating, everyone!